A district attorney who presided over a well-known murder case that collapsed in Chaffee County is now under investigation herself. A series of complaints against elected DA Linda Stanley have an office with the Colorado Supreme Court looking into allegations of potential misconduct by that prosecutor. Here's Mark Salinger.
District Attorney Linda Stanley has been on TV a lot these past couple years. She held a press conference back in 2021, confidently charging the husband of a missing Chaffee County woman with her murder.
And I wouldn't bring charges unless I was confident.
Only to drop those charges a week before the high-profile trial was supposed to start. Now she's the one being investigated. A new 80-page request for investigation was just filed with the Colorado Supreme Court's Office of Attorney Regulation Counsel for unethical behavior. Back in October, the same office that has the power to discipline attorneys across the state confirmed to us they were already investigating her based on allegations of wrongdoing. Stanley is the elected DA for Chaffee, Fremont Park, and Custer counties.
It's always worrisome if any particular lawyer has multiple complaints or requests for investigation filed against them.
Prosecutors are supposed to put bad people in jail. So what if there are allegations that there's a bad prosecutor?
If regulatory counsel thinks it's merited, they will actually file a complaint and seek discipline against the lawyer.
9 News legal expert Scott Robinson says the ultimate punishment for a district attorney is disbarment. Voters could, in theory, try and recall the DA as well.
The whole purpose of having disciplinary counsel is to make sure lawyers act ethically.
The latest filing against Stanley comes from Iris Eaton, the lawyer for Barry Morphew. He's the man Stanley charged with murdering his missing wife outside of Salida. In the past few years, Stanley has been censured publicly by the Attorney Regulation Council for misconduct in a different case. She was also scrutinized for speaking to a true crime podcast about the murder case she was prosecuting. Reached out to Linda Stanley today, but did not hear back. She did reply to me last November when I asked her about the last investigation into her conduct launched by the Attorney Regulation Council. She was most concerned in her reply about how I even knew about it, saying that she did not think that the investigation into her conduct was public because no one is assumed to have violated any rules.
Well, she's probably going to be PO'd that you found out about this one, too. What do we get to learn about the insides of this investigation, what they're actually looking at?
Yeah, not a whole lot. The Attorney Regulation Council releases close to zero information. When I asked them today, they pretty much said we can either confirm nor deny. So not much information until perhaps we get a report at the end of all this, but who knows when that'll happen.
All right, please keep track of it, and you go take that call from the DA that I'm sure is coming. Thank you, Mark.